What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything, and I am your coach, Spinelli. Wow, it's getting kind of busy out here in Fort Lauderdale. What's up, guys? Welcome back to All Wings Everything, and I am your cook, Spinelli. And if it's your first time here and you like good wing recipes, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. That way you're notified every time I release a new video. And if it's your first time here and you don't like wing recipes, trust me, I can get you to change your mind. Just stay tuned, and after the video, hit that subscribe button. So today's video, we're gonna do Alabama white sauce barbecue wings. Come on, guys. Did you think I wasn't gonna rep the A? And I ain't talking about Atlanta. I'm talking about Alabama. Hometown. The crib is what I call it. So without further ado, let's go. All right, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. We have our Publix green wise chicken. We have garlic powder, white vinegar, smoked paprika, creamy mayo, black pepper, salt, lemon juice, creamy horseradish, red pepper, Worcestershire sauce, and sugar. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our white sauce. I've already measured out the ingredients for this recipe. So what we have here, we have 1 cup of mayo, 1/4 of a cup of white vinegar. And also I forgot to put the shot of the spicy brown mustard in the step before. So you are going to use 1 tablespoon of spicy brown mustard, 2 teaspoons of cream style horseradish, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. These are the ingredients measured out, so let's move on. All right, guys, so it looks like my camera wasn't recording as I was adding the ingredients for the white sauce. So right here, I just figured out that it wasn't recording. So the last thing we're going to add is this vinegar. So, but if you remember in the step where I showed you guys where I measured out all the ingredients, just take all those ingredients and add them to an empty dish. And then what you want to do is you want to give that a good mix. And then this is what it looks like. And we'll move on. All right, so I've already measured out our ingredients and for our chicken seasoning, also cleaned and cut our chicken. So what we have right here, we have 1 teaspoon of salt. We have 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of ground red pepper, and 1 teaspoon of ground pepper. So these are the ingredients we're going to use to season our chicken. Again, you don't have to, you may, depending on how many pieces of chicken you have, you can probably use 1/2 teaspoon of each one of the seasonings, but I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon for mine. All right, so let's move on. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do to season our chicken, we're gonna take our pepper and add it to the bowl. Next, add your red pepper, your paprika, and lastly, your salt, and give this a good mix to combine all the ingredients and cover your chicken. And this is how it looks. So let's move on. All right, so what we have here, we have our baking sheet. You want to line it with aluminum foil and take you some cooking spray and spray your grates. Again, this is for easy cleanup, and spraying your grates allows your chicken to not stick to your grates after you finish cooking them. So go ahead, line your pan, spray your grates, and we'll move on. All right, so what we want to do now is we want to remove our chicken from the bowl and place it on the pan. Again, place your chicken onto the pan, skin side down, 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart. Try not to overcrowd your pan. And once you do that, we'll move on to the next step. All right, so we're going to put these bad babies in the oven. I've already preheated our oven to 400 degrees, and we're going to allow these bad babies to cook for 60 minutes. We're going to turn them over after 30 minutes of cooking to allow them to cook on the other side. 5 minutes before the cooking process is done, what we're going to do is we're going to add our white sauce. So go ahead, set your timer, and we'll move on. All right, so now we're halfway through the cooking process. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the pieces out, and we're going to start flipping them over and allow them to finish cooking on the other side. Look how juicy these things are, guys. Look at the seasoning on those wings. I love to see my seasoning on my wings like that. All right, guys, I'm getting hungry already. So go ahead, flip your chicken pieces over, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, guys, so we're close to about 5 minutes in the cooking process. So what we want to do is we want to pull our chicken pieces out, and we want to take our brush and our white sauce, and we want to start brushing our chicken pieces with the sauce. And what we're going to do once we brush all our pieces, we're going to stick them back in the oven, allow them to cook for 2.5 minutes. Then we're going to pull them out and flip them over and do the same thing, brush them with some white sauce, and then let them cook another 2.5 minutes, and we're going to pull them out, and we're going to be good to go. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next step. All right, guys, so now the chicken pieces are done. I did flip them over on the other side and brushed them with the white sauce. So I didn't show you that step. I just figured, you know, no need to show you that step. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull them out, and we're going to set them on the oven so we can take a good look at these things. Guys, these things look amazing. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I can't wait to bite into these. All right, guys, a quick look, and we're going to move on. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to remove those chicken pieces from the pan and add them to a clean plate. You don't want to put them in a bowl and add the sauce on top. You just don't want to do that. What you want to do, you want to make sure you add your sauce to your chicken and put it back in the oven. That's the way you want to do it. Now, you can use that sauce as a dipping sauce, but you don't want to pour that white sauce over and then, you know, do a shaky bake and have your wings coated in the sauce. That's not what you want. This is what you want. If you want to add more sauce to the chicken pieces, you could, but you also want to always stick it back in the oven after that so it can just caramelize over the wings. Look at those, guys. This looks delicious. All right, let's take a look at it and we'll move on. And there you have it, guys. Alabama white sauce barbecue wings. You already know these are some good groceries. And you guys knew I was going to rep for Alabama. Look at them. These things look amazing. Look at that Alabama white sauce. I hope you guys follow me in this recipe, because you should be about to eat these wings if you did. It's time for me to get me a little taste test right now, because I can't wait any longer. So let me grab me one. And this is what I'm talking about. Guys, these things are delicious. All right, so I'm glad you stayed with me in this video or through this video. Guys, the wings are amazing. So if you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so, because this is the type of recipes and wings we make on this channel. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click them right there. You see them on the screen. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out. Bama in the house. Roll Tide. Look at them wings. Peace.